Hello and welcome to Darius Watch Club, and today we will talk about this Steeldive. The title of this video will be I sold this Steeldive to get. What will I get? I will get myself some other watches, but right now I have enough watches. I think I will get myself some 40K miniatures, so it's a bit off topic, but different people have different hobbies, and I wouldn't say that the watch thing is a hobby. It is definitely a journey, and I will tell you in this video, before I say goodbye to this Steeldive, which is a very cool watch, what I liked about it, what I didn't like about it, why I will sell it. Right from the get-go, in 40K, I play the Death Watch, and I always wanted to play some Tyranids, so I will get myself the other half of the Leviathan box, and I sold this watch to justify that purchase. And also, as you can see, I got tons of watches. Most of the time I wear my trusted Casio W59 or the other W Casio, and I have to say I bought this Invicta cheap on eBay. It's a quartz watch, and it's very lightweight, and I kind of like that a bit more for my maybe tiny wrist. It's a 6-inch wrist right now, but I got back to working out, and I'm sure maybe it will grow. As you can see, veins already popping on my forearm. So, but I don't know, like my wrist bone is really small, like of the artist. So let me tell you one thing. So I sell this to get something else, but I also am selling this because, as you can see, I had somehow 3 times almost the same watch, but they're all very different. But here is why I sold it. So as you can see, like the Invicta is already a thick and a chunky boy. I don't know which one. I think the Steeldive is a bit fatter, just a tiny bit, or even barely noticing. But it was heavier. It is 179 or 177 grams, and for me, for my wrist, for my taste, it's a bit heavy. So it's like the weight. Then, as you can see, most of my watches have black dials. The blue dial is beautiful, but the legibility on a black dial is slightly higher, just slightly. It's just a bonus. I love this Smurf, I really do. But most of the time when I'm watching at the watch, let me see if you can get some light in here. A second. So when I'm looking directly at the watch, it's not really blue, because the light reflects and then it looks a bit dull, so that's a personal thing. The CYCLOPS, I gave the CYCLOPS of this watch a lot of shit when I got it the first time. I said the CYCLOPS ruins it for me, and now I have to say there is no going back. I love the big CYCLOPS, and it's one of the main reasons I would get this watch, because it's so legible. As you can see, well, right now it's a bit of bad time, but it's very, very legible. It's an accurate watch. The bezel is just a dream. It's the best bezel on my watches. It's the best CYCLOPS on my watches. It's beautifully aligned. It's not misaligned. Everything on this watch is really cool. So why am I selling it? For me, it's Probably mostly the bracelet, as I'm touching it right here. It is a bit sharp for my taste. If I would have kept this watch, I would have had to smooth it a bit down, as I did with the Addisdive. The Addisdive now is pretty smooth, no rough edges. I worked it with the smooth side of this, but it's mainly like I wasn't using this watch as much. I liked it, but it was just the sheer weight of it, 177 grams. It was a bit thicker than all my other watches, and again, my wrist is not that big. So when I put, let's say, this watch up here, it fits. And if I put this watch up here, let me show you for a second, it protrudes a bit more, and I don't know, like it's the milled clasp also really beautiful, like the way it closes, and yeah, as you can see, it sits a bit thick on my wrist, or high, and it weighs a lot. It's a beautiful watch, definitely. It just wasn't perfect, but this CYCLOPS, like, amazing, like the sweep, yeah, and yeah, as you can see, like, or I don't know if you can see it, but this is what I was thinking. Should I keep it? Should I not keep it? And like, these edges are a bit sharp, and I didn't really have the time or the passion to smoothen it down the way I did it with this one. And yeah, so probably not the watch for me, although it's a beautiful watch. And if I would have kept it, I would have sanded it or smoothened it down right here, all of the edges, all of the inner edges. The outer edges, I don't care, but the inner edges. And I would have smoothened down the logo, which is very rough. Not so much on the Addisdive. I polished this one up, and yeah, again, the milled clasp is great. A beautiful watch, just not the watch for me. And then, because I had so many and I didn't want to ruin this watch, I just put it into eBay, and I will put that money towards another hobby, towards playing tabletop games. Here is my channel for the tabletop miniatures, towards playing A Song of Fire and Ice, and towards playing Tyranids in Warhammer 40k. And yeah, I don't know, what are you thinking about? So tell me in the down below. And if you want to get yourself one of these, links for Aliexpress are down below. A great watch, again, just a bit heavy and chunky for my 6-inch wrist, but if you have a big or bigger wrist, this watch might be perfect for you. So we see us.